this is Anthony B, and I'd like to talk about something. That is technology. Like, yeah, it's gotten better and all that, blah, 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 but the thing is, there's this thing that you can improve on. Like, it's the design language that is bothering me. Here's what I'm talking about. So, this was iOS 1, which at the time was called OS 10 for some reason. And then, they released iOS 2. For some reason I can't find, but who cares? And they improved it with 4, 5, and 6. I actually like these. But the thing is, then you get the biggest downgrade since Windows Vista. Now, here are the same apps. Now, we're getting simple, yes, but the thing is, we're getting too simple. If you get too simple, it becomes bad. Here's what I mean. So, you see it. iOS 7 on the left, iOS 6 on the right. So, what do? Well, yeah, you take away all the designs and all that. Like, it's just plain old flat. The thing is, you're getting too simple, okay? And you're like, well, why are you simplifying it? Well, thing is, you have 3 options for iOS 13. A, put the skeuomorphism back on. B, keep it the way it is. Or C, make it even more simple than it needs to be. Well, thing is, you can't just not do anything about it. Otherwise, there's no point in creating another iOS version. It's equivalent to say, I have to make you upgrade every single version, okay? It's like, it doesn't work. It never changes. Like, it's kind of like this, okay? So, imagine this, okay, and it stays like that all the way from iOS 12. You have skeuomorphic design, but what are you improving? Are you doing anything about it? Or are you just creating a new version to, well, create a new version? That's the problem. And you're like, well, that's just Apple. For those of you who don't focus on technology, well, the thing is, it's not. So, we're going to use Windows XP. It's all skeuomorphic and all that. You can see that texture. Okay, you can see it. You may not have liked Vista. Let's go with something to like about Vista. Like something to like about Vista. Something. It's a skeuomorphism. It all looks real. And then Windows 7, boom. But the thing is, things change a bit too fast. So then, in 2012, they released Windows 8. It's all flat UI. You've gone from, like, why would you run something that could run on a tablet on a desktop? It doesn't make sense. Tablet operating systems are supposed to stay on tablets. It makes no sense. Why would you do that? Like, Windows 7 was perfect the way it is. Now, I'm not saying that this should change nothing, but or rely on your morals, but you shouldn't do that. And you're like, well, Google didn't do it. Wrong. Google did it with their logo. Let's explain this. I think we have to do this on Google. Okay. So here on Google. We're checking out the logo. Okay, how about history? Okay, this is what I'm looking for. At first we have flat design, then we go to skeuomorphism, then we go back to flat. Okay, let's take that back. Then Google depth and all that. Okay. I kinda like this. Now this was my favorite logo. Should have kept it. Now I didn't like this, see? Good. Bad. Skeuomorphic / good design. Flat / boring / terrible / bad design. And you made it thicker. So the changes are becoming pointless. You're like, well, they didn't do it to their operating system. Well, they did. Not sure how long Chrome OS has been around. Let's check. Haha. Okay. I bet there's a skeuomorphic element here I can find in Chrome OS back in 2011. It's all skeuomorphic. Check out. And now look at it. This isn't excusable. Whoever invented flat design is the worst person for technology in history. They even did it with Mac OS for Apple. Now, things change too fast. Here's what I mean. Okay, Mac OS Mavericks. Okay, as good as it could. Running on I think a snow lion, I'm not sure, but that's still skeuomorphic anyways, but I want you to focus on the virtual machine there. It's skeuomorphic and all that. But the thing is, we changed too fast. And this is the next version, okay? The very next version. It's all flat. I don't see a single thing that's related to macOS 9. Sorry, I'm talking about macOS Maverick, sorry. Take a look at the icons. Turn that right. Even the face got a remodel. You get remodels on the face? The launch pad. Honestly, they're giving it the minimalist treatment. But the thing is, minimalism has a minimalist goodness. Like, this isn't excusable. Skeuomorphic needs to come back. Now, I'm not saying that we should make another iOS 6. This is an example, but even that's not good enough for me. We need to bring back everything. By everything, I mean everything. We need to bring back everything we've lost. Bring back the cover flow even. It needs to come back. We've been robbed. We've been getting robbed since at least 2012. It's 2008. And we've been getting robbed from all devices since 2010. That's because of Windows Phone 7. Look at this. They have a lot of nerve calling Windows Phone 7 like it doesn't look like it to me. It's flat. It's just plain old flat. Flat is so. A few years ago, we were saying, in a way, we need to say goodbye skeuomorphism. But now, in a way, we need to say goodbye flat design. Okay? Now, I can find a decent image. Come on, sneeze. Okay, here's a decent image, okay? Now, we can ignore the badge, because I don't think that's... No, maybe it could be a part of it, because your badge changed. You took away the shadows and all that. You get an unusable interface. Like, this is not acceptable. We're getting simple, okay? Now, if we get too simple. We'll eventually have to take away the badge, take away the title, which we've already done for those in the dock, and I believe everything else. Let's see. No, just the one on the dock. Thankfully, by Ben and I were 13, if Apple continues to go down this twisted path, that will happen. And it's just going to become a static green icon. Now, and you're like, well, why would I care? Well, thing is, the Messages app and the phone app coexist. Okay? They're both green. If you take away the icons, you won't be able to tell your messages from the phone. You get not happy camper. Like, for the basic stuff, you have a hard time finding out. So, instead, we need to bring back skeuomorphism. Matter of fact, going to the skeuomorphism page from Wikipedia. We're going to ignore the negatives, because it's a pro-skeuomorphism. Now, it makes it easier for those familiar with the digital device by making the affordances stronger. Like, now you bring back the times we have to learn electronic devices. But back then, I thought that they learned you. Back when everything was skeuomorphic. Like, look at this, for example. Okay, I actually like this. It's not skeuomorphic and all that. That's good. It looks real. It's understandable. Now, interactions with computer devices, mostly cultural, are already learned. When the process learned and adapted to society, develops persistence in proposals for change, especially radiational change, often result in debate between proponents and opponents. Please tell me you did not read the arguments against, because I'm going to be really mad. It's going to defeat the purpose of my video. I think I'll have something positive about skeuomorphism here. What? Something told me it's outdated. Okay, that's rude. Something tells me that this is out of date. Now, then, their flat design. We're not going to focus on the positives. We're going to focus on the negatives. Because that's the purpose of the video. Criticism. There isn't even anything positive. Now, it's making user interfaces unintuitive and even less usable. It's making all the design elements, menus, buttons, links, etc. flat. Distinguishing what function element serves, becoming even more difficult to make it serve. For example, determining whether an element or button is indicator is what? Research has also shown oftentimes more people, young adults, than older adults. So it's going to confuse those senior citizens. So senior citizens, I'm definitely with you. It's also shown that when young people seem faster at navigating slides designs, they also have trouble understanding the user interface. So young people, you're not asking for this either. It's a threat to tablet usability. So this needs to be done. It needs to be done. Now, we need to make another transition. If we don't make it, I can see the technology industry becoming sour. Unless it turns into something similar, at least 60% similar to this. I can see the tech industry crashing and burning. That's way easier. Matter of fact, I even had an interview with 100 people, and I gave them the same apps. One's demorphic, and the other is flat design. Now in school grades, well, got a 50. So, we're going to give you a few examples of the Game Center. Learn the track, and we have the subtitles, which is really hard to read from the background. We wouldn't know that that is the Game Center. It's for both. I think it's a ball shooting game, but on the left, yeah, you know it's a Game Center. You know it, and I know it. Some more recognizable than others, like a phone. In music and things that are on the dock, but some are less recognizable. So, therefore, all this talk about ski walkers and dying shouldn't be true. So, it used to look something like this. Okay, it's so much better. Ignore that. This is just better. It looks like one cabinet. It's just 100 times better. Look at this. It's not good. Look at this. That looks like a passbook app. On the right, it looks like a newsstand app on the left. It's not too late until consumers stop buying their products. However, with this video, you may as well go ahead. Like, that calculator has changed. That's bad. And you're like, well, okay. Now what you see on the right, you think is a solution. No. That's not the solution. Facing, you simplified it even worse. I can't even tell which app's which. I can tell some apps. Some of them I can't tell at all. So we can't use that. We can't do that at all. Skeuomorphism needs to turn on. Flat design needs to turn off. Matter of fact, I did this interview with 100 people, 50 senior citizens, and 50 young adults. Now, you have the same apps, the exact same order. One skeuomorphism, one flat. Surprisingly, the grades were all the same. They're all the same. They were all 50s. They thought the one on the left was messages, but the other one was text bowl. They thought that calendar on the left was a real calendar and the other was just a number. They thought that one on the left was a real photos and, well, the one on the right they said was the spectrum. Now, the camera on the right, the left, so there was a camera. The other said that it's a snapper. Now, the weather app. One said that was the weather, the other said that's just a combination of sun clouds. So, then there's the clock. And so, the clock on the left, they said that was a clock one, and the other was just a circle with a few numbers and hands on it. Now, the maps on the left, they said was maps, and the other they said was Earth. That's a 50 so far. Same one for videos. the left was videos and on the right they said was movies. Now, same one for the notepad. They thought the left was the notes and the right was the notebook. And for reminders, they thought one of them was the reminders and the other was a bullet list. They thought one of them was stocks and the other was house. It's not the one on the left, the game center, is game center, but the one on the right is a bowl game. They thought that newsstand on the left was actually a newsstand, thankfully, and the one on the right was a bunch of passports. They thought the iTunes store on the left was actually the iTunes store, and the one on the right was just the music logo getting circled. They thought one of them was the App Store, and the other was straight line, paintbrush, a pencil being circled. They thought the iBooks on the left was iBooks, and they thought that the one on the right was Pages. They thought Instagram on the left was Instagram, and the one on the right a crazy camera. Now, they thought Passbook on the left was Passbook. Thought the one on the right was Wallet. Now, that is not the case at all. Now, they thought Settings on the left was actually Settings. And Settings app on the right, a Safe Vault. Thought Safari on the left was Safari and the other was a compass. So, therefore, if you just had the skateboard for them, they'd all get hundreds. And if you get the font design, you'd get 0. So, you had the exact same answers, and there was even privacy. Now, disqualify them if they told what they said. So, skeuomorphic design is good. Minimalism is bad. With Windows Phone 7 and Metro design, later modern design, Microsoft bought the minimalistic approach to digital design. It was terrible. And iOS and Android user interfaces, it used to be textures, is no longer that. So, it's just better. Heavy promote minimalistic design approach to design cues causes confusion to some groups of users. It confuses 75% of families. 25% that aren't said that they could use a hand if skeuomorphism had. Now, the minimalistic solutions don't provide a clue how to interact with specific elements, so people with less technical skills may, can, and will have some difficulties. If you design solutions for people who are not so familiar with digital devices, the skeuomorphic approach to the app UI will be more understandable for them. Consider sacrificing the fashionable UI for better usability? A lot depends on what you think is fashionable UI. If you think it's flat design, well, then I'd say yes. But if you think that the fashionable UI is skeuomorphism, I'd say don't sacrifice it. The main principle, minimalistic UI, content over Chrome, will lead to less interactive solutions in the eyes of users. It's just going straight to the face and users don't know it. It's sure that minimalistic design be more readable, and by more readable they mean less readable. But people need to interact with apps to accomplish tasks. Very often, flat UI is going too far. Solid shapes or colorful labels are not perceived as an interactive element of the solution. Younger children, older people, begin their journey with digital products or cheap apps designed this way is a more difficult way to learn. So that young learner with autism, well, you are again something risky work for them because they're not going to be able to trust a single app. Fewer elements of UI are the most effective solution for those cases. Successfully implemented aesthetics for real world makes the solutions much more intuitive. This compromise is a good thing for the users. Minimalistic and flat designs is now in demand. However, don't be too fanatic while implementing a flat UI design approach. Skeuomorphic design elements are good in many cases. If you're one of designers who want skeuomorphism back, feel free to bring it back. That's how I think of it. Not only that, but the Apple logo has changed, and you're like, well, why can't you just leave it the same, but just get rid of all the shadows? Well, this is what you get on the right. It's not the same. You simply just need it. You need it. You need skeuomorphism. You need it. So, in a way, you need this. And you need what's on the left. You don't want what's on the right. And here's some icons for you. iTunes, Chrome, and Safari. The left is good, the right is bad. And so, if you don't think I'm right, go ahead and comment that. Because which one's more readable? I definitely say the one on the left. You definitely say that too. You give it a minimalist treatment completely and keep it all the same, it's bad. Too simple is simply bad. Matter of fact, go on pull.me and I'll show you.